Hello everyone! Now with Beyblade Burst officially ending with Beyblade Burst BU, we decided to do the series Beyblade Burst BU Plus, where we basically explore 3D print creations in the BU layer series to kind of just see what beyond Beyblade Burst we're able to do videos for. And in this one, we'll be taking a look at SABER Valkyrie from Crazy Aries. So first of all, check out Crazy Aries' YouTube channel, subscribe and show him some. And also check out modebase.com because until the end of October, we're going to basically have everything 15% off for Beyblade Burst in specific, and non-discounted just Beyblade X stuff. It's an option way to support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless. And, you know, let's take a look at this thing. So obviously the actual name of this is just SABER Valkyrie. And, you know, I thought we would just take a little look at the thing. So obviously, you know, we've already gotten so many Valkyries, but I just thought this would be kind of like a neat thing. Now, because of how the plastic actually absorbs paint, I was not able to do like the nicer, newer method that I did with Raphael. So I had to go with the markers on this one, unfortunately. But, you know, it's okay for the video. That has little stoppers there, nice little teeth. Your blade, Saber, which has a little TPU right there. Look at that. Looks like a pretty cool blade. And the reference point here, I kind of wanted to do something like, I don't know, Samurai Pegasus for Metal Fight. And your parts will probably be Wing-9. Now, I will experiment. Right? We'll experiment because, you know, there's Reboot Dash, other stuff. You know, there's Evolution Dash if things go sour, but we'll try to do our best to manage to see what use can we make out of this little Valkyrie lad. So while we get our scale right here, you know, pretty much the reason why I kind of did pause on this is mostly just because, you know, all the stuff that's been happening. But, you know, I will try to do this series here and there, even though there's like already Beyblade X. I'll try to, this one's like super heavy, like 20, almost 21 grams. I'll try to do my best to manage in whatever way possible, because I do like this series, 32 grams, 8.39. Then after, when we get all of this together, 82.62. So this is what it looks like assembled. I do love my Samurai Pegasus little reference for the color scheme. And yeah, it looks awesome, man. I also just, I don't know, I like the idea of like a super ultimate end Valkyrie. Plus, I will be honest, I think the reference driver thing that they tried to do, I do not like it when they just did like Excel Dash. It's just because it was cheap to do. It wasn't because of like some genius reference. Now, because the Versus set obviously does have a lot of value, just really like the tips are the no bueno part, and I guess maybe like the armor and burst Spriggan. But, you know, otherwise, that's kind of neat. Anyways. Activate! Ultimate Reboot! I don't think Ultimate Reboot's that crazy of a driver, but I think it's just fun to use, so... And I like yelling Ultimate Reboot. Brings back good memories. Yeah, big hits. But the thing is, it was probably a bad idea for the first opponent being Gatling Dragon. Because Gatling's gonna probably kill. Gatling will most certainly kill. If it doesn't, fair enough. I just don't think it has it in it. Our first battle and Dragon already wins. It again. Come on, activate. No! Yeah, I probably should just throw an Evolution Dash. I don't know, if we can find some use for Ultimate Reboot, I would like it. But otherwise, you know, there's EV Dash. Yeah. I'll take it. Unless I lose really bad again, we will keep it on. Next up, we have Savior Perseus. I think the activation stuff is not really like the best gimmick because of how when it activates, but you know, it's a nice little silly thing. Nice little silly thing. I do consider Ultimate if it fails, I will complain about Ultimate Reboot Dash. Well, actually, I did win. So there you go. Plus, I think you can even see the stoppers in action because this has like very strong burst stoppers on there. It's like kind of, I don't know, kind of feels like almost pretty close to like a final Valkyrie. At least I don't know for like the core design. Which shout out to Crazy Aries again for a lot of their hard work on designing all this stuff. We got regular chain on here. I probably made a mistake. Never mind. So far, 2 big bursts, which you rarely ever see. Actually, well, 3 actually. We're gonna try now Wind Knight, which Wind Knight, you know, bounces shit, but we will see how it does. Activate! Ultimate reboot! Dash! Yeah, this is where I probably should get evolution. Well, look at the wind cat. You see, that's what I kind of like about Wind Knights for its stock. Very goofy, because it sometimes does that, but it's just a shame the bottom's just awful. So far, no need for the bottom swap. Well, I'm keeping that swip in. Does it beat burst springing? I do not think it does. Burst springing's pretty tough because burst springing kind of just like, I don't know. We're gonna try our good old friend Evolution Dash, and we're gonna see. We're gonna. Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna accept that Spriggan just wins. I think I'm gonna accept that Spriggan just wins. God damn it. God damn it, indeed. Well, I can't believe like Spriggan was the one to do us in. Phoenix is dead. Good, very good, very good. What would be a pretty good idea for like a final Valkyrie tip? I always thought about that. I did die there, so I'll give it credit. Like, what would be like a cool idea for like the last Valkyrie tip? I'm trying to think of myself. I don't know what I would actually do. If Takara could pick a new one, they probably could have just done Metal Evolution. I don't know. And just call it a day. But I do consider these things, because I do think, because evolutions are not the easiest thing to do. They're not, because other than just doing the blade, if you're trying to do almost everything unique, it's not the easiest job to kind of select what you can and can't do. I'm trying to... I don't even know what I would want. You know what I would want? Like combining the idea of like a motorized tip, but like maybe like have it be like a rubber flat, kind of like maybe something like Dragoon GT for like the final Valkyrie or something. I don't know, that Dragoon GT with like the gimmick of that, but for like Valkyrie, that could be cool. That could be something neat. I mean, in a way, you know, that's kind of what Ultimate Reboot Dash is doing right now. That's probably what I was thinking when I was doing this. Yeah, but feel free to throw in, like, this is how I would design the final Valkyrie in the comments. Oh, I guess for more context, think of it like after Ultimate Valkyrie, if they did, like, another one. That would be the idea. I mean, you know, it gets a little tricky, right? So if they already gave a Beyblade, like, the title of the end... No, they can't do Universe either, wow. What about Omni? No, they did Obelisk Odin. Yeah, they could do Omni Valkyrie. That could be a name right there. Omni Valkyrie. Well, this is dead. This is a dead bay. It's dying. Omni Valkyrie. That would be something. That kind of sounds neat. Omni Valkyrie. Okay, well, I think we lose to Achilles regardless here. What about Stardust Valkyrie? Stardust Valkyrie? I don't know if that one sounds nice. Stardust sounds more like it'd be like a tip or something. The Stardust tip. Yeah, see, that didn't sound right. That's why it's always tough, because, you know, in Metal Fight, all the bottom names were just like basic. It was just the bottom names were literally just the description of what it is. But in Burst, they actually chose out words. So then after, it got more complicated, which I prefer if it's just how Metal Fight did it, just the basic description. Like I don't need, because the name's gotta like kind of give you an idea of what it's supposed to be. That was... Okay, well, it's actually kicking the shit out of Hyperion, so it's just like a fun little thing. Like, what do you prefer for the name? I prefer just basic names, I don't know. It gets really complicated, which if you know about the plastic generation, go try to see how they write a combo for the plastic gen. It's not fun. It's not fun at all, my friend. I think we're honestly just stick with Ultimate Reboot Dash, because Evolution is gonna just get equalized by them. So I don't really wanna... Oh yeah, plus actually I just realized this is probably better against lefts just because of that bottom. I'm trying to think, because obviously, you know, the Saber Blade, I believe it was a reference to actually 2A when Crazy Aries was designing it. If I was doing it, now I'm trying to think, what would I do for the blade? You wanna know what? I would, honest to God, this is gonna be controversial probably, I would honestly have like the last Valkyrie if I had my choice in design. So I guess in specific, not like the rubber blades or the TPU blades on there replaced with metal. No, that's disgusting. More the idea of like kind of like metal weighted on the wings, kind of like how you have it for like Helios and Hyperion. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, just go nuts with it. I don't know. You wanna know what? Nice. You know what I just realized? It's that I'm essentially just describing winning Valkyrie. But if it was like a final blade, so yeah. I did just realize that. So in terms of performance, at least so far with what we've been doing, I'll say that's been pretty neat. Pretty neat. You know? I love, you know, even though I've done Beyblade X, it's still nice to kind of just mellow out and do some burst stuff. Yeah, it's fun sometimes. I mean, not this, the equalization's kind of whatever, but, you know, just sometimes doing the burst battles, you know, it gets fun. Shout out to the burst fans, listen. I may goof on Beyblade bursts, right, but I still have a lot of respect for that generation. There may be some things I really don't like about it, but I can still appreciate it. That's my lesson for this video. Appreciate the flaws and stuff. Plus, I made sure to ramble on because the last battle's guilty, so you already know that it's gonna probably either break or make for this video. For like Valkyrie. I'm not starting to think about it. That was, again, guilty! So guilty, if you don't know from my videos, is like the bay that usually like murders the shit out of whatever my 3D print is. So I always do it last. I was worried about. You know, then after. Guilty also get 3. Big hit. Who gets it? Oh, damn! Alrighty, so final thoughts. Yeah, this was like pretty fun to actually do. I just thought it was kind of like a neat thing just to do all the battles with this. Obviously, you know, the weight was a pretty big factor in this, but, you know, it still did lose a little bit. So obviously, you know, when the thing's like really heavy, you can't just expect it to be like, oh, all that's fair. Because obviously the heavier it is, like especially with bursts, like, well, not all the time actually, shape does matter. But in this case, the shape definitely did do the work. And plus, we got to do some fun stock battles with Ultimate Reboot Dash. So that's pretty much it for this video. What are your thoughts in the comments? Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and bye.